Gonna do a little tutorial here on oil change on this 2005 CVO VROD. By no way, shape, or form am I professional, so this is just the way I do it and the way I learned how to do it over the years. First, I'm gonna start out with the jack stands. I'm sorry, the motorcycle jacks. I bought the red one, Harbor Freight, a long time ago. It's too tall. So I went ahead and used it, but I had to put the tires up on wooden blocks. I got sick of doing it after a couple years, so I went to Harbor Freight, and after measuring from the bottom of the bike to the ground, and I got this one, more of a low profile. Fits underneath there. You can see the difference in the height on that. So make sure you guys get the right jack stand. Don't make the mistake I made. Alrighty, I'm going to take this bike around the block, warm it up a little bit, and then I'll be right back. Here, right now I got it draining. Got it off the ground, got it draining. I use Mobile 1, full synthetic, 20 W50. You know, to each his own on what you use. But I also use the K&N filter. I like the K&N filter because it's got the nut on it, and somebody was thinking when they made it the same size as the drain pan nut, which is 17 millimeter. So I use 17 millimeter. You're gonna want an extension. As you can see that the filter sits kind of far back there. But I've had a lot of luck with these things. They're about $12 on Amazon. Oval one's about 10 bucks a quart. Kind of expensive, but whatever it takes to keep these things running. So right now I'm letting it drain. Take the filter out and let that drain a little bit, and then we'll get right back to you. Right, we got all the oil drained. Put the drain pan nut back in, and then still got the filter out. Wipe all the way around that, get any excess dirt or oil off of there. And I got the new filter ready to put in. Take a little bit of oil out of here, and I'll just go around this a couple times. Get that a good coating on it before you put it back on. And when you put it on, screw it on hand tight. Then after that, give it a couple good turns, and it should be good enough. Alrighty, I'm gonna get that done, and I'll get back to you. So I got the oil filter back on, hand tight, and then maybe a couple turns after that to make sure it's locked down. I went ahead and put the 5 quarts of oil in it. Start it up, let it run for a little bit, then I'll turn it off, let it drain. And now when you check this, make sure it's not on a jiffy stand. Make sure you got it sitting straight up per the manual, and make sure this is screwed all the way down in before you bring it back out to check it. But usually 5 quarts of oil will do you good. So make sure you recycle your oil. It's always a good practice. And one thing I forgot to mention earlier about this filter. First couple of times I did it, I took a bunch of stuff off down here to get to it, to get to drop out. Really, you don't need to. The K&N will slide right out to the bottom here. So there's not necessary to take anything else off. Just let it fall right down into your drain pan. And after you start it, let it run for a little bit. And let it, while you're letting it seat back down to check the dipstick, it's always a good idea to reach underneath here and feel it around your oil filter and feel it around your plug to make sure there's no oil. That way you know you did a good job getting everything tight. And well, I hope this video helps somebody. I know the first couple times I did this, I paid Harley to do it, and it cost me a lot of money. That's when I started doing it on my own, and you know, it's really not that hard of a job, and pretty much amateur can do it. You know, you just make sure you check the oil level when you're done, and make sure everything's sealed all up, and you're good to go. Alright guys, have a good one. Peace.